me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina made the scene as my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga. Me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch, the milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina made the scene as took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. was me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? Huh? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches at my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case.
Okay, fucking finally. My bad, guys. Jesus Christ. My bad. Yet again, another fucking week of technical fucking difficulties. Yeah, we're working on getting that fixed, man. Me and Scray were just talking about this, bro, but good God, bro, if it's not fucking one thing, it's another. So, fucking story of my life.
One problem to another.
Good.
It never stops.
Good God. But what is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious Heels podcast, and with that, another edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. So, with that, man, this is episode 117 of Unscripted, and yeah, man, like I said, we're resolving the Wi-Fi problems. It's very aggravating to me, because I just want to give you guys the best show possible, but things that I have no control over seem to like to fuck with that. So it's a little annoying. It's a little annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, like I said, we are working on getting that fixed for you guys, and for my fucking sanity. So there's that. Yeah, man, what is going on, guys? We are back, like I said, with yet again another edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. So, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know how the show works. Every Monday, we are on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday, we are on here with the news at 4 p.m. Central. And, man, it is good to be back on at 10 o'clock, man. Not a late night Unscripted. I miss coming on here.
Oh, yeah, bro.
I miss coming on here at after Raw. Well, not after. Well, you get the point, all right? Without technical difficulties, we're on here after Raw, so it's good to be back on here on our usual time, man. So with that, yeah, man. Yes. So, speaking of past Friday's episode of the news, man, if you guys did miss that, that is the Crown Jewel review. Triple H coming up with ideas, or he has an idea on who takes the belt from Roman Reigns, and Bray Wyatt requesting Bo Dallas and Eric Rowan as a part of the Wyatt Six. You guys can now watch that. That is episode 135 of the news. You guys can now watch that on all platforms, man. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to see it first, join us right here every Friday, 4 p.m. Central for the news, man. And with that, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious Heels podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this live on bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this video, or it is not hard to find in either mine or Circay's social media handles, man. So with that, yeah, man, on the top left, you have the Chicago flag design. On the bottom right, you have the skyline design. And then you have one of the OG shirts, one of my favorites, the Best Kept Secrets to the IWC, the Riddler-inspired IWC's Best Kept Secret shirt, man. Then you have the Uncrowned Kings of the IWC, the Biggie inspired shirt, and then in the middle you have the base Notorious podcast logo design, man. So all of these shirts are available in more than just shirts live on the merch shop right now. That is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this video, and like I said, it is not hard to find in either mine or Circay's social media pages, man. So with that, man, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Circay here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Just been hanging out, man. Just been hanging out, enjoying my time, man. And shit's been normal, bro. Shit's been pretty normal. Just excited for the weekend, man. Full gear, but I'm mainly just hanging out, man. Can't wait for that shit, man. I really can't.
I know, dude. It's been forever.
I'm telling you, bro. But since what? I think since All Out, right?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yep.
that's crazy, man.
2 months.
That's nuts. Fuck, that's nuts, man. But I can't wait, man. It's just gonna be great. And Durante isn't here yet, but in the spirit, life's good, man. Family's good. What about you? Well, what about everybody in chat, Logan? How are you all doing? What about you, bro? How's everything?
Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I finally got the haircut, so I don't look like the same guy that was on the show Friday.
Man.
I don't look like him, but it's me. Believe it or not, it is me. Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I had a very good birthday weekend. Very very much so enjoyed my 21st, man. I didn't drink. Everybody who knows me knows I don't drink, but I slammed so much soda, bruh. It was unreal.
Real shit.
Yeah, man.
Real shit, bro.
I did, man. So yeah, it was a really good birthday weekend, man. This is one of my shirts that I got for the weekend. I got Cody, I got Gargano's shirt, and I got Bray's the Moth shirt. So got a couple wrestling goodies, man. So yeah, bro. But otherwise, it was a great fucking birthday weekend, man. And yeah, I'm 21, bro. I'm 21. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. And thank you to everybody who
Yeah.
reached out on social media or Twitter or whatever, Instagram. You guys know the deal. Thank you for everybody who reached out to wish me a happy birthday. So I appreciate you guys. Love you guys, man. You know that. But yeah, otherwise, man, it was really good, bro. It was really good. Actually, one of my other birthday presents I specifically brought in here to show you guys. So for those of you who for those of you who are blind, I'm obviously in a new house, so I got this display case. I bought me some Harper and Rowan last week, and I needed the final piece to the puzzle, and I got him for my birthday. Boom.
Hell yeah,
Cult
bro.
leader Bray
Hell
Wyatt. It is very, very sick, and I cannot wait to take him out of the packaging and put him with his boys, man. So it's gonna be sick, man. It's gonna be sick. Yeah, dude. So yeah, that's pretty much about it, though. That's pretty much about it. So we got honestly, to be 100% honest, a pretty dry ass edition of Dynamite this week, bro, and a pretty dry ass edition of Monday Night Raw as well.
Anything happened on SmackDown?
A little bit. We'll get to that.
Okay.
We had a return, and then we had something else. I thought,
yeah.
but we did have a return. Yeah, man. But let's start you guys off with Dynamite as we always do. So this episode of AEW Dynamite comes probably 2 weeks before Full Gear. Yeah, because this week is the go home show, so this episode comes 2 weeks before Full Gear takes place, man. And we open the show with Swerve in Our Glory and the Guns, as they're calling themselves now, the Guns versus the Acclaimed and FTR. This match was okay. It opened the show. Nothing really too much more than that. I mean, it was an 8-man tag, you know. I don't know. Not really.
Yeah,
I'm not really one for the multi-mans. I hated. See, normally I would hate a six-man tag, but in this company we have a trios division, so it's not too bad at this point. But in this case, man, I mean,
you don't like the Gun
not
Club?
yeah, yeah, and
No.
that's eh, the Gun Club are there, so that takes away from the match, but. The match itself wasn't bad. I can't find myself to be interested in a 8-man tag.
Not at all,
In an
bro.
8-man tag
Truly
very
not.
much. Yeah. The acclaimed NFTR do pick up the victories. Do pick up the victory. Um. Uh. Yeah, that's it. And then they all celebrated. They all celebrated with all their titles. So baby faces win, have their happy little stance where they're holding all the belts, and yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty
That's
much
about
it.
it. Literally, man, the Gun Club continue to corrode away on Dynamite for some reason. I don't know why they're there, but they are, man. Um, yeah, man, it was a start to Dynamite. It happened, man. It happened. That's basically the synopsis from the week's episode of Dynamite. It fucking happened.
Yeah, yeah, it happened, all right. Yeah, so that was the
Shit.
open. That was the open of Dynamite. We then go into yeah, I don't know. Who the hell was it? Oh, I think it was Geck. I think it was our boy Geck, man. I seen a tweet from him like a week ago. I think it was last week, where he just talked about how wrestling right now is in just like a weird spot. And like I can't really put my
Dude,
finger
I've been
on like what it is, but I don't know, man. Maybe you can if you're feeling the same way, or maybe you're in the same boat as me, and something like something just feels off, but I don't know what the fuck it is. You know?
same, bro. I don't know if it's a mix of burnout from like a lot of good shit that was happening, and then most of it kind of just crashed in on itself. CM Punk. Um, yeah, I think that's a good element of it. just general, just nothing matters right now. There's nothing happening. Neither company fucking wasn't raw, man. I don't miss doing that after tonight, man. Fucking Dynamite's it's not bad, but it's just happening. Everything's just happening, bro. There's no excitement in anything in the business right now, which you really hate to see, man. It's in a very just down period, bro. I don't know if it's burnout. I don't know if it's I don't know, man. But it's something just
do
ain't it. I
do
don't know
you
what.
do you think and this is something I just like thought about. Aha, I think we're back.
There it
I
goes.
think we have
Good fucking lord.
I think we have refreshed. Holy motherfucking shit. Come on, bro. Fucking Jesus.
Good lord.
Level with me here. Please.
Fucking A,
Fucking
man.
good God.
Good fucking god, man.
Any fucking
Okay.
way. Thanks for cutting me the fuck off. Fucking Wi
What were
Fi.
you asking?
Do you think so for those of you who just fucking suffered the fucking pain and agony that I just suffered, me and Sir K were just talking about, why things in wrestling are at a stale point right now. So what I was going to ask you before I was oh so fucking rudely interrupted was, do you think it is because us as fans have been maybe a little too involved on what's going on backstage that things just don't seem exciting in the ring, you know?
I think that's a very good element because it takes me back to that fucking episode of Dynamite where Andrade and Guevara fought. Like that was a good ass episode. No one talked about it because of the drama. All out. It was a great show. No one talked about it because of the drama. And then I think when I don't know if a lot of people are doing this, but if you know someone might be out the door in a company, you kind of don't picture them, what they're doing in that company at the time matters. You know what I mean? Or if they're not doing great, you might picture them leaving and you kind of mentally check out of what they're doing. Not
Mm.
completely, but like low key, like even you don't realize you're doing it. I think backstage stuff is like very much just everyone's too focused on it, bro.
And
Like who
maybe it's not that we're focused on it right now, but do you think we are in the element of it where everybody's so exhausted, kind of from like
dude, man,
hearing all these stories, that maybe this is like a wipeout period where, you know,
I think so. It was because around a lot, it was like so massive with the news, man, and shit
yes.
was just so busy, and then it just, I think we've all crashed, bro. I think we've all crashed. I mean, like, fuck, give us a break, bro. I don't want to hear about no fuck shit anymore. I just want to enjoy good TV, bro. And we ain't even really getting that, bro. We just getting TV. I don't know, man. I think a lot of the backstage stuff is definitely a part of the problem, man. And I think there's just naturally some other elements, man. You just hate to see it, bro. The whole business is at a stale point right now, man. WWE just, eh. AEW is kind of, eh. Fucking
See,
Impact was never there.
and that's the thing, and that's the thing I think, like, if we jump over to WWE side of it for the second, I think, and I'm going to speak for myself too, because I feel like this is something that I'm unconsciously doing without even noticing it. Everybody's like, so like, Triple H is going to make this better, Triple H is going to make this better. It's like, when we don't see results every week, we get a little exhausted with it, which is
Yeah,
right on us because we've waited a really long time. but
yeah.
but I think that could be another kind of part of it as well.
Exactly. It's not going to happen in a night, even though low key, if I was Triple H, I would probably do that shit. Fucking take that shit over, man. But it's just exhausting when you see, like, the Austin Theory booking from last week. I think this week, we'll talk about it when we talk about Raw, but I think they did a good job, covering it up. But last week, like, just seeing decisions like that and fucking
Hmm.
just the general
The
decisions that
non-hype
Triple
for
H has
war
made.
games.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about war games, bro. I really don't. The only time I get a little bit of fucking dopamine in my brain is when war pigs come on
Me
while they're
too.
playing the fucking commercial. That's the only, and there's a rush of dopamine, and then it just turns into anger because fucking Wardlow isn't using it. So it doesn't even do its
It
job.
is, yeah.
I get happy for a split second, and then I get pissed. It's
S-
just like all that type of element is just mixing together.
Yeah, and that's the thing I really,
Go ahead.
that's one thing I really want to touch on later is, I want to talk about war games with you guys, and I want to talk about Austin Theory, because those are two
Mm,
very interesting topics in the world of wrestling right now. But I guess we'll continue with Dynamite for now. But look, man, so next we go on to this MJF promo where he's talking about, he's, it's a super baby face promo by him, actually, and it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. He's bringing up a lot of valid points. He's talking about how his moments always get overshined. He talked about the moment he was supposed to win the US title, or what am I talking about? The moment he was supposed to win the AEW title, all anybody talked about was Matt Hardy. The moment he was supposed to have his crowning moment on top of Blood and Guts, all everybody talked about was a pillow fall or something like that. The moment he, the moment bunch of, it was, I can't remember exactly what they were, but it was very true. It was a bunch of his moments, and something had happened that night, and he talked about, and then the last thing he said was, the night I was supposed to have my big return, all anybody talked about was a press conference. So there we go again with another dig at CM Punk, and it is very, very interesting. Um,
oh yeah.
yeah, it is very, very interesting to see these guys keep mentioning it, and then Punk kind of made a joke about it himself. So it's really interesting and quite odd that everybody's like
Just
joking
kind of
about
just
it.
yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was at a point when it first after it happened, it was like, don't mention this shit. This shit happened. Don't fucking bring it up. And now
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, they fucking fist fought. It's like, what the fuck is going on here, man? Like, I don't know. I just like to get the information on what's the census with everybody. Is the water under the bridge? Is there still beef? Did tossing hands kind of make up for it? Like, what's the aftermath, bro? We really do not know the aftermath,
Right.
and I would like to know that. But the promo was great, bro. MJF's been on fire, and
Yes.
he's been on fire, man. I love this form of MJF. It's probably my favorite. It's definitely up there with that like start of AEW MJF, where he was like pretending to be good in front of people until Cody left. Like that
Oh,
shit really
bro.
was goaded.
That
But I
shit was
think this is
hilarious.
my other favorite version of MJF, man, because I like the layers. That he's an asshole. But there's a reason that he's an asshole, and it's a real reason, man. And he's not completely an asshole, but he tries to be. So I like it, man. I really like where MJF's been going, man,
Me
and I
too.
can't wait to see this outcome at Full Gear, man. Especially with the fact that he's gonna be in that movie.
Yeah.
He might not win. It's he or he that might be a uh, big factor to him winning. You know what I mean? That's a big part of that match now.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Yeah, this honestly, yes, I really enjoy that like start of AEW MJF and this quite honestly is probably my favorite version of him. I really like how
Hmm.
we have this like humanized, but he's like still an asshole version of MJF, but he's only an asshole because he knows that's what it takes for
The
people
only
not
thing
to disrespect him and look at him a certain
exactly,
way because of certain things, certain like disorders and stuff that he has. Like I really like that. And I really like
damn.
they really trying to see me flip my fucking lid on camera. They are really trying to fucking piss me off today, bruh.
Man's really about to flip his lid.
I'm about to flip this fucking table over, bro. Bruh. Oh my lord. Okay, yes, I really like this version of MJF, and I really like kind of where he's been going with his character, man. To where he's not fully babyface yet, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens at Full Gear, and if I'm interested in anything particularly, it's that. Next, we get this Stokely Hathaway promo where he's talking about how MJF is dick riding John Moxley or something like that. And then he says at the end, the worst crime to commit is dick riding without a license. I don't know.
There you go.
I don't really know why we have to kind of do this sort of comedy stuff with Stokely Hathaway. Um, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think I don't know. Something's just not clicking with him, bro. Something's just not
No,
clicking
it's
with him.
really not.
He
He's
feels
not in a
all
good
over the
place.
place.
He is. There's no direction. There's no point. That directionless faction, it turned out to be a bad thing because it's completely directionless, especially for just the voice of it. So that sucks, man. And it's just sad to see, bro. He's such a great talent, man, and it's just not working out right now with the stuff he's doing. That group just it failed. The group fucking failed.
Yeah, man. They put him with Jade. They put him with Jade, and that went practically nowhere. They put him with Jade just kind of because the fans thought it was a good fit, but certain things like that AEW has to look at and kind of, say to themselves, like, okay, Jade knows how to talk. She doesn't really need anybody. But they kind of just did it on a whim, and that was that. I think if Stokely Hathaway kind of had his own Hurt Business type faction, I think
That'd
that
be
would
really
be
good.
great. Just, you know, three guys that are just bad motherfuckers, bro, and he's the manager of them. Get three guys that can't really talk all that well and have him manage them, and he'll do great. But here we are in a group with Moriarty, the Guns, and Ethan Page and W. Morrissey.
Like, why? Like, why is this group a thing?
The group makes no sense. None of them look like they should be in a group together. It just doesn't click, bro. It just doesn't
Mm-mm.
fucking click.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, man. Ethan Page here is going up against Eddie Kingston. Hands up, hitting Eddie Kingston with an ego's edge off the middle rope, and that was all she wrote for Eddie Kingston. And yeah, that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. Nothing more than that. I can't remember what the hell that match was for. I think wasn't it for like something with the wasn't it for something with the All Atlantic title or something like that?
It might have fucking. I think it was like for a title shot or some shit. I don't even fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired of these pointless factions. I'm tired of these factions that look like shit. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm
Like
telling you.
if I want to see a fucking group, I want to see guys that look like they should be together. I want to see fucking uh, Eddie Kingston and Santana and Ortiz. You know what I mean? Like groups like that. Like I don't want to see groups with guys that look like I want to see people that look like they actually hang out with each other, like outside of like
Exactly.
they just look
Yeah.
alike. You know what I mean? Um,
They just are the same type of people, bruh. Like they talk, not they talk the same, but like their personalities would match. They,
yeah,
like you said, they would hang out in real life, bruh. I can imagine any of these fucking people hanging out in fucking real life. Maybe fucking Moriarty and Page, maybe, but like they ain't hanging out at the fucking gun club, bro. I'll tell you that right now. Like, come on.
yeah, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just tired of seeing these fucking groups. You know what I mean? Or even like an oddball group that maybe they don't look the same, but they look like they have a common theme. Like now I'm just using this as an example. I don't really like this group, or maybe if we had a dead tag division and both of these guys had nothing to do, I think it would actually really work. But Wardlow and Samoa Joe. Like those
Yeah,
guys look like, they kind of look like, the Bar. They don't look alike. They don't, act the same or anything like that, but their styles work well together and they just work as well as a tag team. Now, those two would be great if both of them weren't singles champions and they were in a dying tag division that needed just an oddball pairing to, breathe a little bit of life into it. We're not there, and that's why a lot of people, don't like the group. But hey, if these guys had fucking nothing to do, I think it'd be a pretty cool pairing. Not in that
oh yeah,
situation, right? So,
exactly.
I'm tired of these fucking groups, bro, that just they don't look like they have anything to do with each other. Their styles don't match. They don't look like they'd hang out in real life. They don't look alike. They don't dress alike. They don't nothing. Nothing. It's just fucking a bunch of guys thrown together.
Exactly, bro. That's the one thing Jericho always gets right, no matter what faction it was. They always, not that they always matched, but they always look like a group. They would all wear similar clothing or all be in
Mhm.
a similar style or shit like that. He knew you have to do that type of shit with the faction, and he does it.
Yeah, cuz
And it
like
looks great.
in the inner circle, they all had inner circle shirts or they all rep the inner circle merch that made them all look alike. They all dressed in the same color scheme or whatever. Like with the firm, can you give these guys like a fucking shirt or something that they can all wear and look alike in?
Literally.
Like fucking something. Give them a shirt. Give them fucking suit, something, dude, something, or like you said,
Something, bro.
like with the Inner Circle, like, or they eventually the IC got all those vests. They got the Inner Circle
Oh,
vests.
yeah,
So
all the best when they were back in black. Like,
yeah, it's just it's common. You know what I mean? They look similar. You know what I mean? And although the guys themselves maybe didn't look didn't all look like they belonged in a group together. They all had, a common theme, and they color coded together and this and that. They looked like a cohesive unit. They fucking,
exactly.
you didn't have Santana and Ortiz dressing like thugs, and Jake Hager's dressing like a fucking UFC fighter, and Chris Jericho's dressing in all leather, and Sammy Guevara's in regular ass street clothes. Like, they all wore similar colors. You know what I mean?
Or, well, there's other fucking factions that do that good, like UE. They all wore UE branded shit.
Exactly.
Armbands,
Yep.
shirts, fucking anything, bro. Or even like a random like Sanity. They didn't wear merch, but they all dressed in a similar fashion.
Yes. They all
They
had
looked
like,
like fucking purge people that would
hmm
fucking. They were all in like hoodies and masks, and it was
hoodies with
just
all the patches all over it and feathers
yeah,
hanging off their jackets and stuff.
like
Oh, jeez, Logan.
yeah,
Yeah, what the fuck is
yeah,
that,
fucking
bro? What
dude,
the
bro. I
fuck
hate
is
that
that?
shit. Good lord, man. Good lord. I feel you, bro. Like we're like fucking her business. They all dress like some fucking professionals, bro. They look great together.
Yeah, they look like a
It's
mob.
it's exactly. It's just a matter of looking like a unit, like a cohesive group, like something between all the guys is similar. And a lot of AEW factions don't do that, bro. And I really hate to see it.
Or the Jericho Appreciation Society. They they may not all dress in like this, dress kind of like casual, if you will. Like, they all
Yeah,
got
like a
jeans
little bit
on.
over the top casual.
Yeah, they all got
Hmm.
jeans on. That's usually one thing that's very good with them. And like Matt Lee and Jericho will have on a leather jacket. Daniel Garcia will wear his tank top, and or Jake Hager will wear, what the fuck does he wear? Doesn't he not wear a shirt? He just wears that bucket hat.
I think right now he's just wearing the bucket hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Angelo Parker's got on his suspenders with the button up. Like, they all,
Yeah.
and it's usually all, color coded. They usually all are in like purple and black type thing, or
Hmm.
something like that. Like, they look like a group. They look like a group.
Exactly, man.
I'm
Like,
tired.
and it's just so. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm tired of these fucking groups that look horrible together. I really am.
I really am, bro. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, man. So we get on to this uh Jericho, or Wardlow and Soraya. We get onto this Wardlow and Soraya. My bad. I'm looking at a fucking picture. Good lord. They flat I'm looking at this picture, and there's a Soraya ad in the corner. Okay, we're moving on to this Arya Daivari versus Wardlow match. Wardlow comes out. Samoa Joe's kind of looking on the ramp, looking a little pissed off. Wardlow goes to the ring while Arya Daivari is in at the end of doing his stupid little skit where he's talking about giving Wardlow his butler or something like that. Like, dude, stop it with this
Why are you
stupid
here?
shit. Yeah, exactly.
You shouldn't have been hired.
So Wardlow mops the floor with Daivari as expected. Afterwards, Will Hobbs comes out. Wardlow is talking to Hobbs, and he's telling him to get his ass to the ring. And Samoa Joe is perfectly in position right behind Wardlow. So we all kind of know where this is going. And Wardlow says, "Get your ass down here, because after I beat you, then I'm gonna take every championship in this company. Samoa Joe looks at his ROH title like that's an AEW title, and he smacks Wardlow in the back with it, and then he puts him in the coquina clutch, puts him to sleep, throws the TNT title on top of him, and he walks out. So I think for Full Gear, we might be looking at Samoa Joe versus Wardlow versus Willie Hobbs. So that is going to be very, very good. That's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one.
Ass match. That's gonna be a great match. Like Full Gear shaping up to have a lot of great matches, man. But like we were saying, just something just doesn't feel exciting about anything. So
Yeah.
that sucks that it's lumped in with all that, bro. But the match is looking great, man. That's a really good match.
Definitely, bro. So yeah, man, that was that segment. And then we have this face to face with Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Saraya. Mind you, a little bit before this, we got confirmation of Jade Cargill versus Nyla Rose at Full Gear. Oh, man. Really trying to fucking, man, wow.
Pizza time during that fucking match.
Fucking right. Oh, my God.
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, holy fuck. So,
dude, fucking, why is that title a fucking thing?
So, Saraya and Britt Baker here. Saraya and Britt Baker here are having this match, and oh, that's the other thing. Then they also played a video package for Tony Storm and Jamie Hayter. And after all this, with all that being said, Britt Baker has the audacity to come out here and say that this women's division is all because of her. Basically. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to disrespect Britt Baker. She was the savior of this women's division at one point, right? When this women's division had really no good talent in it, Britt Baker was the savior of the division.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was just me or this promo came off as kind of like her acting like she was kind of the only person that's still capable of doing that, or like she's the
100%.
Yeah, like lay off, bro. So while she's cutting this promo, Saraya grabs the mic and tells Britt Baker, how can you say that you are, the top woman in this women's division when everything you've got has been handed to you by Tony Khan? Crowd oohed and awed because we all know it's fucking true. And she tells Britt Baker that she could not walk a mile in her shoes, that Britt Baker has no idea what it's like to battle a drug addiction, to battle an alcohol addiction publicly, to be publicly humiliated in front of millions of people. She has no idea. And not to mention the most important part of the promo is before this, Saraya said she had some unfortunate news about her injury, but it was unfortunate news for Britt Baker because she, after, when was that? That was 2018, so 6 years. Oh, no, my bad, 4 years. 4 years, after 4 years of being officially retired, I honestly think it was 5, because I think she came back in like the mid-2017, but they took forever to announce that she was retired, or that she had to step away. Yeah, I remember.
It took them a long time to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took them a really long time. Like, I remember Absolution was completely done, and Mandy and Sonya were like Fire and Desire, I think, or Fire and Water or some shit before. So they were completely done with that. But I think it might have even been 2017, bro. So after 5 years of being out of the ring, not being cleared medically, she she is cleared, and she challenged Britt Baker to a one-on-one match at Full Gear. So that was this promo. This was actually really good, man. Saraya definitely still got it on the mic, man. She's one of the best promos in that women's division, undoubtedly, undoubtedly. Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I am, and Britt's one of the best too, man. I don't wanna undermine Britt. Just based off her booking, her John Cena level booking. But she, at the end of the day, man, Britt is one of the best in that women's division on the mic as well, bro. So this is two of the best they got, and it made for a really good segment.
Definitely, man. That promo from Toronto was fire, bruh. I loved it. I thought that shit was really good, man. Britt Baker, man, she is great on the mic, man, but she doesn't do herself any favor with the backstage stuff, and again, the backstage stuff bleeding in to the on screen stuff.
Yeah.
That even I'll admit it affects me, man. It does, man. But overall, man, great segment, and I hope that Soraya still got in the ring, man. I think she will, but I'm not expecting a fucking her to go all Kenny Omega in her first match back, man. So I'm expecting realistic things to happen in that match.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Logan says Britt Baker unfortunately did not make that promo better at all. Yeah. I mean, like I said, she is right about being the original, the
Yeah,
architect of the women's division. However, I think her delivery, acting like she's the only person, yeah, and I see you mentioned, yeah, you pretty much said the same thing I'm about to say here about her delivery. Her delivery was a little too much of acting like she's the
it's
only
because of
person
me.
that's capable of doing this, or yeah, because of her. Like, look, honey, regardless, they were going to get these women that somebody was going to fucking eventually have to change that division. And if it wasn't you, it was going to be one of these women that came after you, whether that's Athena or Tony Storm or Ruby Soho. You get the point, man.
It'll be
So,
somebody.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, definitely. So, yeah, man, it was going to be somebody. But yeah, I didn't really like her selfishness bleeding into the promo, acting like she is the only one who ever that the division is solely off her back, because that's just not true.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, man. So, but yeah, Soraya cut a really good promo, man. She definitely still has gotten it on the mic, man. Definitely.
definitely, man. Truly.
After this, we got a segment of Jay Lethal, Satnam Singh, and Sanjay Dutt awarding Cole Carter with some money. Holy fucking shit.
Dude, this faction, this is the shit that's fucking over AEW, man. Why do you put this shit on TV? This dog shit on TV when you could be putting a Ricky Starks, a Eddie Kingston, hell, like anybody, bro, anybody that isn't this ROH shit, bro. I'm so sick of ROH, man. That's one of the main things for AEW at least. Obviously, it doesn't affect WWE, but ROH, man, that shit has been
It's
killing this fucking show.
yes, absolutely.
Like, holy shit,
It's even
get
bleeding
rid
into
of
the
it, bro.
pay-per-views.
Dude, it is, bro. Like, get this shit off of this, please.
So, yeah, totally agree. They're giving money to Cole Carter after he dressed up as Sting for the most shocking appearance on Dynamite, and I don't mean that in a good way. I mean
No.
shocking because who the fuck would dress up
Well,
Cole Carter and have him do an unmasking and think it was gonna garner any sort of reaction? Regardless, he is they're interrupted by the best friends in Orange Cassidy, who's still carrying around the All Atlantic title in a book bag.
I hate that shit.
Remember how we used to say Roman Reigns carried the Universal Championship like in the IC Championship like it was a bag of fucking laundry?
Bro,
Well, this
that's
is really it.
even worse. Bro, treating it like fucking schoolwork. Bro, just shoving it deep in a fucking book bag. Like, why? You, like, just put it on.
Then they announced that Lee Johnson has joined the factory. Wow.
Get the factory out of there, bro.
Way to kill
Why is
another
that job
fucking
of ass back
career.
still? They fire fucking half of them. They all suck. Nick Camarado's dick. Anthony Gogo sucks. I don't know why people like him. People love him. I don't fucking see nothing in his ass.
Me
Um,
neither.
Aaron Solo, he's there. I don't hate him. Fucking what's his fucking name? The leader.
Cole
What's his
Carter.
fucking name
Oh,
again?
QT Marshall.
Cody's friend.
Yeah, QT.
Yeah, QT, keep him backstage. Don't. Why'd you ever? Cody's gone. You don't need to keep him on TV, bro. Take him off TV. And Cole Carter, what the fuck? Get rid of this. There is so much shit. So many people you could shave off this fucking show, and it'll leave so much room for so much good. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yeah, if there's anybody who has who, you can do a glimpse of anything with, it is Aaron Solo for me. But he wasn't even in this. He wasn't even in this little backstage with him. It was literally
No.
just Cole Carter. It was Cole Carter, Nick Camarado, Lee Johnson, and QT Marshall. So, yeah, and then Orange Cassidy comes up with his book bag, and he's standing with Danhausen and the best friends. And then they get done talking, and it just cuts to the best friend standing at the top of the stairs, like fucking the factory. Orange Cassidy and Danhausen are the House of Black, and they just disappeared. And Trent walks
Yeah.
up to Jay Lethal, and he just says, in his best Ronda Rousey impression, "Fight me tonight." And then Jay Lethal says, "What?" And he says again, "Fight me tonight." And he just walks away. Can you be any more fucking boring? I mean, seriously, bro. What the fuck does anybody find interesting about this fucking group? I mean, be serious with me here, man. Come on. Come on now.
Like Orange Cassidy, your boy Trent is literally trying to fucking copy your gimmick right in fucking front of you. Talking about fight me. What the fuck? Hey, that's your homie's gimmick of the chill person that doesn't give a fuck, bro. Why are you taking the fucking gimmick, bro? Cause your garbage ass can't make one yourself, bro. Get the best friends the fuck up out of there. Those two suck. They are some of the I I I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna take this, bro. But I'm gonna say this right now.
Uh-oh.
If you put Gun Club and best friends in front of me, I will choose the Gun Club. I don't know why. At least I can make fun of those fucking losers. At least they're fun to fucking make fun of,
You
bro.
know, you know
Because
what?
the thing is about the best friends,
I was gonna
they're
say,
just boring.
you know what? I gotta level with you on that one, bro, because at least the Gun Club garner a hate or love reaction. Now, for us, it's hate. The
Yeah,
best friends garner
for it.
nothing. Nothing. I feel
Nothing.
nothing when I fucking
There's
see them.
nothing.
When I see the Gun Club, at least I'd be like,
Hey,
at least I could be excited, like, oh, I hope these two get their ass kicked or something. You know, they garner heat.
yeah,
But I mean, oh my god, bro, when I see the best friends, I think about falling the fuck asleep. That's what, that's
bro,
what I think
exactly.
about.
Those two are so fucking boring, God. Like, bro, I can't stand those two. Those are some of the worst people on AEW television, bro. I swear to God, just because how boring they are. They suck, bro. Fire them. I don't give a fuck, bro. Get rid of them. Dump them. They fucking Danhausen too, bro. Dude's already a failure in AEW. Get that shit out of here. Get that ass banned, bro.
what?
Ban his
What?
ass. I don't fucking
What?
know. Ban his
What?
ass from the fucking show.
Get that ass out of
Get
here.
that ass out of here, bro.
What?
Get his ass the fuck up. Get his ass banned, bro.
Get that ass out of here.
The fuck, bro. Get that shit out of here. Garbage ass.
Oh
The
my
fuck.
god, bro. What the fuck? Talking about ban that ass. What? Anyway,
Ban his ass, bro.
so for what? What did he do?
I don't like his ass, bro. He sucks. He's a failure, bro.
So
I was
anyway,
expecting something a little creepy.
oh
And he got
god,
some annoying.
oh
Oh,
lord,
that fucking voice. God, I hate that fucking voice.
yeah, and you know what too? With the flexibility, like, you know, you could have really introduced kind of like a dark side to his character, but no, they just have him be this fucking weird little goof
No,
that doesn't even wrestle. He just walks around and does nothing. Like,
noise people.
yeah. So,
The fuck
Jay
out of here, bro.
Jay Lethal attacks Trent Beretta before the match gets started, and then he just beats him. Yeah, that's all I got. That's that's all the effort I care about putting into their
Yeah,
fucking
just
match.
fucking hate this shit. Dude, literally. It's just stop, bro.
Yeah,
Please.
as if this couldn't get any better, fucking Double J, Jeff Jarrett comes out here and starts cutting a promo about about the fans. He starts cutting a promo about the fans. Actually, you know what? I take back my little comment. I take back my little comment about Jeff Jarrett. This is actually pretty fucking good. He talked about talked about how the AEW fan base is delusional again and stuff like that. So he talks about he hypes up Satnam Singh and he hypes up his little Netflix series or whatever. While he's hyping up Satnam Singh, he says, this is a real monster, not a corporately made monster in red skinny jeans run by the Banana Nose Circus.
Fucking goat.
Damn.
Fuck Braun. Smoking that Braun pack. Get the fuck out of here.
Taking a shot at Braun and Triple H, man. The Banana Nose Circus. Good. Okay.
That shit really is a circus right now, bro. You're wrong.
Interesting, man. Interesting. So the time guy starts clocking him down, and he gets pissed off at the time guy, chases him away. He's acting like he's gonna swing his guitar at him. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. This is pretty good stuff.
I like it.
One thing I don't like is why he has to be rolling with Jay Lethal and Satnam Singh and fucking Sanjay Dutt.
It makes a even shittier group, just even more of a fucking mess.
Yeah, and then they did confirm that it was going to be Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal versus Darby and Sting at Full Gear. So I guess here's AEW kind of going against their own story of Darby Allin trying to find himself without Sting. So
I guess, unless this is a part of it, and this is going to be a catalyst for him separating from Sting for a little bit. Hopefully.
True.
But I don't know, man. Hopefully. A man can dream.
Yeah. So, yeah, man.
So we're going to get to see two old guys fucking fight each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sting don't even count as an old guy. He really doesn't, bro. That man be doing shit he shouldn't be doing.
Definitely, bro. So, yeah, man. Yeah, that was pretty decent from Jeff Jarrett. Like I said, I don't really like him running with these guys. It makes him him being with them makes it feel a little mid card. Not Jay Lethal, man, but Satnam Singh and Sanjay Dutt. It makes it feel pretty mid card to me. And yeah, man.
Does.
But regardless, the promo itself was decent, and I liked the shots being thrown. And because of that, and because Braun Strowman came out and acknowledged this, he honestly didn't even take shots, really. He meant to take shots at AEW wrestlers, but this idiot doesn't know that there's a lot of people in WWE that come from the indie style and work that style of flippies and dives, as he said. and it pissed a lot of people off, man. It actually garnered him some serious backstage heat, which I find fucking hilarious.
Good. They really
Yeah, man.
gaslighting that man to be fired. Smart tactic. You got to do more.
So, yeah, man, we got a good John Moxley promo where he talked about MJF, and yeah, man, he pretty much just talked about MJF and that he still has a lot to prove and stuff like that, man. So that was pretty much about it. Another great John Moxley promo. Just a nice promo segment. Nobody interrupted. Nobody did nothing, man. I mean, man, I feel like we see too much of that in AEW. Every promo segment leads to an interruption or an attack or
It's a face off or some shit. But
yeah,
a promo, just being a promo, is nice to see, man. It really is.
totally. Totally, man. So with that, we get another elite promo.
Hey,
And this
hell
one
yeah.
shows a lot of the clock gears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So, and it was very yes, it was very full gearish. And I definitely think we are doing I definitely think we're doing full gear trios championships is a trios championship match is where we see them again, and I think it'll be the Elite versus Death Triangle, and I think they're gonna get those fucking belts back, man, which is great to see, because Tony Khan has said this before. I think he said it on the All Out pre-media call, but he said that Matt Jackson, Kenny Omega, and Nick Jackson are one of the most interesting trios. They're just interesting television. They're such a good act, and I agree wholeheartedly. And I cannot wait to see them back.
Oh, 1,000,000%, man. I kind of do like how they're setting up that Death Triangle breakup, man. It's really gonna be awesome when the Elite come back as full force. Death Triangle they're basically imploding, so they are definitely gonna lose the titles and they're gonna implode. And I like this direction of that, man. I really do.
100%. 100%, man. So we get this promo from Bryan Danielson. Backstage promo was really good. He talked about how he was gonna kick Sammy Guevara's fucking head in. So yeah, man, it was really cool, man. It was a really aggressive promo from Bryan Danielson, and it's interesting to see kind of where this Blackpool Combat Club stuff's going, man, because he did this backstage promo all alone by himself, man. It looked like a pre-tape. It wasn't like a live interview or nothing like that, but yeah, it was really good. Then we move on to probably the internet's favorite wrestling match of the week. Sky Blue versus Pog Hater. Shit.
Championship, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it was,
no kidding.
It was nice to watch, definitely.
This is a great match. What are you talking about?
Great, man. 5 stars, man.
Golly. Yeah, this one was decent, bro. Yeah, it was a good match, bro. It's a good match. Need I say no more? Look, man. This one was for the Pog Championship of the World. And what do you know? She retains her championship, bro. Pog Hater. Pog Hater ends up keeping the belt against a very, very, very viable challenger here. Very viable challenger for that championship. But yeah, man, that was about it, bruh. Nothing too much. Pog Hater ended up getting the win as Tony Storm looked on, as this match cannot feel any more mid-card than it already does. And afterwards, they grabbed Tony's belt, and Pog Hater held it up, and that was kissed it, and that was about it, man. So yeah, man, Pog Hater, like I said, keeps the Pog Championship of the World. And yeah, man, she won, but the challenger is nobody to be overlooked, may I say.
Exactly, bro.
by a long shot.
Exactly.
So,
Telling you, bro.
yes, great assets to the company. But regardless,
True. True.
yes, that was that, dude. And on a serious note, bro, oh Lord, bro, why does the women's title match feel so mid card?
You
While
hate to see it, bro.
you really do, while you know Britt Baker's match feels
Like
like
the
it's
World
the
Black
main
Twins.
focus. Yeah,
Exactly. Like, I don't know, man. It's obvious why.
definitely. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But yes, that was yeah. As for the Pog Championship match, it was a good one, man. It was a very good one, very entertaining to watch, may I say. Um, but yeah, so
Definitely.
after this, we see a video of Lance Loser beating up Ricky Starks in the back, man. So Ricky Starks was just on Rampage talking about how it's going to be his time. And this, I feel so bad for Ricky Starks. It feels like every time he's on television, it seems like the guy's fucking making a cry out for help for more TV time.
Literally.
So yeah, that was that. And the next time we see him on TV, he's getting his ass beat by Lance Loser. So with that, in the main event, we get yet again another Sammy Guevara and Bryan Danielson match. I don't know why this was needed.
Really?
I don't know why
Yeah.
this was needed. I'm dead.
Very unnecessary.
Logan says Pog Hater versus Pog Blue. Good match.
That.
Yeah, man.
Hell
So
yeah, bro.
this match, I don't know why this needed to happen. Like I was saying, I really don't. I have no idea why this needed to happen again. Um, I don't know. I don't know, man.
No, exactly.
I really don't. It was a good match. It was solid, man. It was a solid main event. Sammy Guevara picked up the first fall, or sorry, Danielson picked up the first fall because Sammy threw a chair at him, and then Sammy picked up the second fall, and then Bryan would then pick up the last fall with the yes lock, and that was it, man. So Bryan Danielson won this another great outing between Danielson and Guevara. So yeah, another great match, man. And I love seeing Sammy lose. So it's great.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah, man. And that was the week of Dynamite. That was the week of Dynamite. Nothing really happened on Rampage. Nothing of
Not gonna
note.
tell you a thing.
Yeah. Remember when people used to actually watch Rampage for like the first month it was out?
Literally, bro. Now apparently, oh, what did I see? What did I hear it get beaten by in the ratings? It was like new house hunters or some shit,
Oh,
like new house renovations. It got beaten the ratings by like something really sad.
good
I was like,
lord.
damn, bro, this shit fell off.
Totally. On SmackDown, we seen the return of Sarah Logan. She came out dressed up as somebody from Impact, Max
Literally,
the Impaler. She came out. I don't know if it's just like a common Viking thing, that face paint and that look, but man,
it wasn't a good look, bro.
you could have changed that up at least a little bit, man.
Change the hair or something, bro.
Yeah, or um, get her blessing to do it or something like that, man. I mean, yeah, a little
Some
too similar, bro. A little too similar. So Sarah Logan comes back here and she takes out B Fab, and she's back with Eric and Ivar. So yeah, that's
those two need to cut
yeah.
it, man. I don't know, like this version of them, bro. I don't like the weird face paint stuff and like the goth stuff.
Mhm.
Like, bro, just be Vikings. Like, what?
Yeah.
Why you acting goth? I don't get it, bro. I really don't. But
I think it'd be
hey,
pretty
just him.
cool, like how they were in NXT. Maybe a heel run would be maybe adding a little bit more like metal to their like entrance attire and maybe just looking a little
Yeah,
more meaner. I think that'd look really cool. I'm not really into this like gothic War Raiders stuff either.
no. Like, didn't they used to wear like a little bit of face paint, but it had like Viking colors, like
Yeah.
red and
Yeah,
white,
yeah,
and like that shit's cool. Like, but like, bro, you trying to look like Batman with the fucking with the eye, at the fucking caked ass eye makeup, bro. You don't look like Batman, bro. You look goofy as shit. You look stupid as shit. Not it, bro. This look ain't it for them, and neither are those names. Change those fucking names for
Yes.
God's sake.
Hanson and Rowe, please.
Need that back. The fucking Viking Raiders. Get the fuck out of here. That's like make a joke. I can't make, bro. It's
Ah,
fucked, man. Fuck. Get the hell out of here, bro. They need to change.
yeah. Shotzi Shotzi gets a match against Ronda Rousey at War Games. Yeah.
Fucking
Insert fucking
snooze
cricket
fest.
noise. Um the
The fuck.
bloodline, their challengers look a little more evident for War Games, man. It looks like it's going to be the Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre, and somebody else. Santos Escobar beat Shinsuke Nakamura in round 1 of the SmackDown World Cup. And Bray Wyatt gets physical for the first time against none other
Yeah.
than L.A. Knight. Bruh.
And
L.A.
come on,
Knight,
bro.
I know Logan put this in the chat a minute ago, but L.A. Knight lost to Braun Strowman on Tribute to the Troops. I don't know what's going on with Braun Strowman. I don't want to
Don't
see
come
him
back,
book like this, bruh. But
dude.
I guess it's selfishly just because I can't fucking stand him. But man, he just ain't it, bro.
Dude fires ass, bro. Dude, he sucks, bro. He sucks as a person. He sucks in the ring. He sucks on the mic. Dude just fucking blows. Fucking can his ass, bro. Dude sucks. Like, no,
Yes,
please. I hope they don't put him with Wyatt. I really hope not.
me too.
Don't
Me
drag
too.
that man to hell.
Absolutely. I don't think they will. I think they
No.
like him kind of on his own, and I like him as far away from Bray as we can get him. Um,
Oh, yeah.
the New Day beat the Uso, or sorry, the New Day. The Usos beat the New Day rather. The Usos beat the New Day to proclaim their longest championship reign, man, and I believe is either today or yesterday they accomplished that
Beat it.
goal.
Yeah. Good on
So
them, man. Good
yeah,
on
man,
them. Can't. Mm-hmm.
definitely. All right, man. Yeah, that was pretty much everything for SmackDown and Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
This episode of Monday Night Raw was very eh.
Mm.
I'm not
Happened.
really I'm not really I don't know, man. I'm just not excited as I thought I would be for War Games. I'm
Oh,
really not.
maybe not.
I think it's going to be an AEW situation, dude, where it's going to be a good show, but the build has just been fucking completely uninteresting.
God awful, man. Like it doesn't even feel like war games happening, bro. It's like, oh, we gotta find members for the match. Oh, oh, I found one. It's like no excitement in it, bro. It doesn't even, they don't even talk about it like it's about to be war games, bro. Like when NXT first had war games, bro, that shit was a movie, man. They were playing old fucking war games clips.
Yes,
They had
bro.
every fucking person, not every person, but like Paul Ellering that was in one of the original matches was hyping that shit up as fucking dangerous and this is a risk taken doing this shit like cut out. I'm really about to give up on this shit, bro. Man, what the? Come on. What the fuck did I cut out on? Don't tell me the whole fucking thing.
Yes.
You
Bro,
fucking kidding me,
we
bro?
fucking
I'm
cut
fucking.
out, man, in the beginning of Sir K's fucking war game speech. I thought you knew that we were out, and we
No,
came back,
bro,
and
going out.
we came back, and I just hear, I couldn't give less of a fuck about war games. I'm like, oh no. Regardless, regardless,
Going at it, bro. Oh,
say that
oh,
one more
well,
time.
here's a less enthusiastic version of what I was fucking saying. Where the fuck was I cut off? How did I
Um,
fucking start this shit?
you cut off at you cut off at I don't feel the excitement for war games. It was like right in the beginning of your tangent.
Good fuck the lord. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about war games, bro. They've been doing horrible with the build. I guess this explains why I had no answer to this question. But did you see that news about why they're probably going to go all out during the match of this year's war games?
Like they're gonna go all out like in the match.
Like go nuts, yeah,
Okay.
like do crazy shit
Okay.
because they aren't because it's not that they can't, but you know WWE they won't. They can't really show any previous footage of previous War Games matches because most of the people that were in them don't work there anymore, i.e. the UE, and they should show those clips because the shit happened in War Games. That's what the damn match is like, but they aren't. So there's
Wow.
just no hype to it. So apparently they're going to go all out just so they can have footage to show on next year War Games. Oh, this is what happens. You know what I mean? So apparently they're just going to go nuts during the match, bro. But like, just play the damn footage. That shit happened. Don't
Bro,
matter that they not in the company anymore.
honestly, dude, like Triple H has gotten to the point where they bring up old people,
Yeah,
you
like
know,
just show the fucking
just
clips,
show
bro.
the
Who
fucking
gives a fuck?
footage. It's history. But
It's
look,
history.
this is the thing. So, play old clips. Play older
Yeah.
clips of war games. But look, my thing is with war games, they have done a really shitty job at introducing that to your audience now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because back in NXT, they did it. They showed the war games from, the 90s and the 80s and stuff like that. Like they showed those war games matches. They introduced us like it felt grand. Here, it's just like they expect you to know
Expect.
about
Yeah.
it, but like for the people that don't watch NXT, you need to show them and you need to fucking show the Undisputed Era because it's a part of War Games history, that group. So,
Exactly, bro. Like, just show the shit. Give it hype. They're like fucking. They keep showing pictures of the rules. Like, yeah, that's important to know for most people that don't know them. But bro, show clips. Even just show a clip of the fucking thing lowering down with the fucking the air siren. Something, some clip to hype up the match. But they're just showing pictures of it just up in the air. I don't give a fuck. Show it what it looks like down. Show it looks like with people in it. Like, dude, show the fucking clip. I don't know. What was it? The third War Games or second one where they were all in the center, they staring at each other, and they start fighting. That show that clip. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Um, do all that shit, bro. Like hype up the damn match, bro. I don't give a fuck if those people aren't in the company anymore. Nobody does. Just just hype up the match. They've done absolutely horrible with hyping up the match. I don't care about it at all. I don't even know the date. I haven't kept it on my calendar, bro. I really haven't. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? It's sad to see, bro. It's sad to see. The match is probably gonna be really good, but who's gonna go want to watch it?
Yeah, absolutely. So, a problem that I have with war games is not just the build, but like, and I had this problem like back in the NXT days as well. So, how how are you going to say? How the hell are you going to say
Hmm.
we're not going to do Hell in a Cell because we don't want it to annually happen. We want it to be when it is important. But then introduce war games where it happens every
Yeah,
single year.
like his method.
And I feel like it'll make a little sense next year once you have a whole year to flesh it out. But for now,
Hmm.
it kind of just seems a little up. We got to do war games, so let's do 2 war games matches
Exactly.
around now. I don't know, man. That's a little gripe I got with it, but yeah, man, they're not doing a good job at really explaining much of this, man. And show the fucking clips, bro. Show the clips.
It literally, it won't kill you, man. And I don't remember what line they said last night while trying to hype up the match. But it was something about like there's it's different and there's no roof on it, so it's better. They didn't say that, but that's basically like what they said. You know what I mean? And I was like, bruh, come on, we can't cap. The version with the roof is better. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. The version with the roof is better, whether it was WCW or AEW. That version of the cage is better. Come on, bruh. Come on.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
more of a dangerous match. I think. I
Hmm.
really think because it's just gonna be people jumping off the top of it, and like that's cool. But like, I want violence, bro. That's the thing I do like about AEW with the blood and guts, man. Although they can't say war games, so it doesn't feel as war games as it could with the match, bro, that shit always feels like blood and guts.
Hmm.
They can't call it war games, but they make it feel like what it is. And I feel like the war games, it's just gonna just be a cool fun match. And I'm like,
Definitely.
come on, bro, make it some. I don't know how to put it, but just make it something, something better. I don't know.
Definitely.
I don't know how to put it into fucking words, but I know what I
Definitely.
mean.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, man, Monday Night Raw opens up with Bobby Lashley or Seth Rollins cutting a promo about last week. Bobby Lashley would then interrupt him. Mustafa Ali would then interrupt them. And Bobby Lashley was pretty much in the middle of just telling Seth Rollins that, I'm going to continue to beat your ass until I get my U.S. title back. So Ali came out. Him and Bobby Lashley then. This would transition into the first match of the show, and
Mhm.
Bobby Lashley versus Mustafa Ali would be the first match of the show. Bobby Lashley absolutely beat the hell out of him and put him in the
Mhm.
hurt lock, and that was about it, man. So I want to see uh, that old version of Mustafa Ali where he had the light up mask and the light up hand and shit.
Same man. I want to see that. I want to see that guy back, bro. I really do, and I want to hear that fucking theme song. That shit was fire. That
Hmm.
old theme song was fire, man. And they've been doing my boy Ali dirty, bro. They've been embarrassing that man. I'm like, why, bro? Why? Like, I don't know. They've been doing him dirty, bro. And it's what we've been saying. You do someone dirty enough and they'll go somewhere else, man. And I feel like if they keep up the train they're going on, he might dip, bro. And I would not blame him at all.
Not at all. Not at all. Unless this is all to tell a greater story, which I could see because this seems a
I
little
hope
too
so.
weird. This seems a
Yeah,
little
now
too
it's a little
weird.
too like they're really trying to make him look bad. So I hope it's a story, man. Or I hope he's not just a victim of circumstance.
Definitely. Dana Brooke is in the back and she's super sad because Nikki Cross
Fucking
threw
loser.
away all her hard work that she put into the 24/7 title.
Bro, your
Hmm.
24/7 title is your embodiment of your hard work and dedication, bro. You should have went in the trash with it, bro. Come on, bro. That's just sad, bro.
It
Get the
really
fuck out
is.
of here, bro.
It genuinely
Hell
is.
no, bro. Talking about that's all my hard work and dedication. Man, get that. You don't belong here, bro. Get the hell out of here.
Honestly. Honestly, bro. So AJ Styles then challenges Finn Balor to in a backstage promo to a match at War Games. Then he talked about how Mia Yim is our Rhea Ripley problem solver. Um, so
Dude, what's the fucking nickname they fucking gave this woman? I forgot what the fuck it was. It was
oh,
horrible though.
let me see.
Dude, they kept like they were saying that shit like it was her name all night. It's fucking infuriating.
Let me see. I got it right here. If this fucking app will load, I have it right here. Okay, here we are. Mia Yim. Hmm. Michin?
It was like Michan yeah, I think it was Michan or
Michan?
something like Michan, something like. They kept fucking calling her that shit. It was so fucking annoying. At first, I thought they changed her name. I really did because that's how much they were fucking saying it. And then I saw me Yim on the Tron. I was like, oh, thank God. But good lord, like what? Yeah, I don't even remember the explanation. But it was fucking lame, bro. Dude, I'm so sad that this OC is disappointing, bro. They're not even fun bad. Well, not AJ's fun bad, but his accent's always funny and it'll always be funny. But dude, Gallows and Anderson, man, those two are just
They're bad.
they're insufferable, bro. It's to a point where I don't want to see them anywhere. Anywhere that I watch wrestling, I don't want to see those two. They're that fucking bad.
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. So Mia Yim then goes out there and beats Tamina. She would then go to the back and reject Damage Control's offer for War Games.
No.
Um, Chad Gable defeats Matt Riddle. Akira Tozawa is in the back playing fucking poker with JBL and Baron Corbin. Uh,
Dude, what is all this fucking garbage of a mess? It feels like I'm fucking watching ROH and AEW, bro. Like, what is this fucking mess of shit? Why is Corbin here with fucking JBL? Why is fucking half of this shit happening, bro? I get you gotta fill 3 hours. Just have matches. You guys can say wrestling now. You guys can fucking wrestle now. Watch you wrestle for fucking an hour and a half throughout the fucking show. Instead of
honestly.
3 goddamn hours. JBL and Baron Corbin. Those two for fucking insufferable.
This is one of the worst acts, bro. This is one of the worst acts, bro. It
Bro, I'm
really
telling
fucking
you.
is. Um, Johnny Gargano, or we get another edition, surprisingly, another edition of Ms. TV. He comes out there. I really think it's becoming time we cut Raw to 2 hours. I think that'd make it perfect
Dude,
because they
you
could
would
shave
have to.
so much bullshit off of this show. It would be fucking spectacular.
Dude, it would be genuinely so good if they were able to cut that hour because they just have to fill that middle hour. Oh, bro, that fucking middle hour is always the fucking worst.
Yeah, that was the other thing. And then during the JBL thing, he does his stereotypical make fun of Kentucky thing. And then they start playing poker. Akira Tozawa interrupts the poker game, which means he faces Baron Corbin later in the night. Fucking save me. Please.
Dude, that shit's ass, bro. I'm sick of shit like that.
Miz TV happens. Miz TV. Well, he tells Byron that it's his night to be the host, so it's more like Byron TV. Bro,
We should have named it that shit, bro. I should have been goated.
that shit would have been funny as fuck. He's out there apologizing for his actions. Johnny Gargano comes out and tells The Miz that, you know, you're going to face Dexter Lumis at Survivor Series, and if he wins, he gets the rest of the money you owe him, and he gets a WWE contract. So, yeah, and then Byron Saxon's in the back just fucking... He keeps asking them questions. Yeah, it was so funny. He's like, "What do you think?" Every time Gargano would say something, he would go, "What do you have to say about that, Miz?" Right?
That shit was funny, bro. Byron, that man's fucking funny, man. He's so fucking goofy,
bro. Byron's goated, bro. I will say,
really.
Like, as a backstage interviewer, that is so fucking perfect for him. It's not so even funny.
He's so fucking annoying. I love it.
Yeah.
What do you think, Miz? Oh, Miz, you're kind of a liar. Like, just speaking of fucking little fucking goody two shoes, it's fucking amazing.
Oh, he's fucking fantastic. I really do. I really do, bro. So yeah, this pretty much ends with the Miz getting pissed, and he tells Johnny, "Well, you tell Dexter that he can, that I'm gonna beat him at Survivor Series." Johnny says, "You could tell him himself." Turns around and sees Dexter. Miz runs off, and yeah, that's that.
Lord,
It's just ended.
Comedy Gargano.
Yeah, it's this on this promo. It was a little bit more serious, but I just need him out of this storyline. I just need him out of this storyline to be
This storyline just kills everything around it. Mm-hmm. It's not good at all.
Yeah, absolutely. So Dominic versus Shelton Benjamin. Before this, Dominic had a backstage interaction with Shelton where Damian Priest was standing in front of Dominic, and Dominic was standing behind him, just being the biggest prick you could possibly imagine. So that I can
he knows how to make people annoyed at him, which I like.
Next up, we probably have my favorite part of the show, Austin Theory.
Yeah.
Austin Theory. Good Lord. Austin Theory explains why he cashed in last week. He talked about the reality of the situation. This was really, really, really well done. He talked about how he said the promo, he said in the promo that the reason he cashed in on Seth is because look at what has happened to him the past couple times. He's tried to cash in on Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns is almost never vulnerable, and every time he looks to be vulnerable, the Usos aren't far behind, or the Bloodline aren't far behind. And he said that the reality is that the vision of him cashing in on Roman was never a reality, and pretty much admitting he's just going to go back to the fucking drawing board, and it was really, really well done. I will talk about what can ruin this in a minute, but Austin Theory said the reason he cashed in on Seth was if he wasn't going to be able to cash in on Roman Reigns, who is the next best champion in the company? Seth Rollins. So that's why he cashed in on Seth, and he says Bobby Lashley ruined it, and he was visibly getting more upset. And he talked about how the reason people constantly hate on him for no reason is because they can't relate to him. They cannot relate to how fast he climbed through the ranks and stuff like that. So this was really, really good. I really enjoyed this a lot, a lot.
Definitely.
Before we move on, I guess I want to address this really quick. What do you think about this, RK? Logan says, I think it's time we move on from Kevin Patrick at commentary. He is bad.
Yeah, Brody ain't it, bro. It's really my first time listening to him on commentary. Eh, there's been worse, I will say. There's been way worse. But he's just another one. It's kind of just there. He's not god awful, but he doesn't have anything good.
Yeah. Who do you think was the worst you've ever seen?
David Otunga, man. I don't know if he's the worst, but that motherfucker sucked. JBL was pretty horrible. Um, I feel like there's one I'm missing that was really bad.
Maybe this will fill in the
But,
blank because this is mine. Jonathan fucking Coachman.
Yeah, it's the one I
Bro.
was fucking missing.
Oh, man.
Dude,
See,
so bad.
Kevin Patrick is a guy I honestly didn't really mind as a backstage interviewer, man, but I'm not really rocking with him on commentary either. I mean, sure, you know, he does it the first couple times and it's like, this guy's kind of bad, but it's like, all right, you know what? This is his first time doing anything like this. Let me just give him a couple more weeks. He's not really as bad as Ardvan Verk or whatever the fuck his name was.
Adnan Verk, I think it was.
Yeah, Adnan Verk.
Sad name scene.
Yeah, so it wasn't really as bad as him, but yeah, I'm not really rocking with Kevin Patrick, to be honest. I think you could definitely,
No.
I think you move Wade Barrett. I think this is what you do. I think, you know, if you can't find anybody, I think you wait till Pat comes back, and I think you move Wade Barrett to Raw, get rid of Kevin Patrick, do Wade and Corey, and then on SmackDown do Pat and Michael Cole. So I think I think that would be the moves, definitely. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope if they do want to get rid of Kevin Patrick, I hope they don't put no fucking dummy in his shoes. Maybe put like Vic Joseph or something in them shoes, bro. I fuck with Vic. I do.
100%. Something like that, man. Because, good lord. We just need someone genuine on commentary. I want a commentator on commentary, bro.
That's valid. Wade and Corey wouldn't work because they're both they're both color commentators. I mean, yeah, they would need a play-by-play commentator. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Vic. Maybe Vic.
Yeah, Vic.
Yeah, I would do that. I would do that. But then what do you do with Wade once Pat McAfee comes back? You know, so that's the thing. You know, unless you want to transition Corey Graves. Corey Graves kind of is in the play-by-play spot. I mean, he's best as a color commentator, but he's kind of in the play-by-play spot now because Kevin Patrick doesn't really know much. He doesn't know as much as Corey Graves does. So
exactly. So,
but yeah, man. So back to Austin Theory. Yeah, I'm really rocking with this version of Austin Theory. So here's the thing. This will work. This will work. I'm telling you it will. But consistency
is key.
Will kill it. Non-consistency will kill it. Consistency is key. He cannot be an asshole for 3 weeks and then just go back to being cocky little Austin Theory. It won't work. It will not work, and it's going to end up just like Baron Corbin was worse. I think he was mean for 1 week, and then that was it.
Dude,
he was never...
The week it happened, he's pissed, and then he was just depressed.
Next week, I think he beat the hell out of somebody, and then after that, he was never, like, mean again after losing his contract. Consistency is key here. He needs to go on a fucking run until he wins something.
Mm-hmm.
So, non-consistency will kill it. This needs to be his shtick from now on. This needs to be his gimmick. He needs to be a pissed off angry fuck.
He
That
does, bro.
that is what needs to happen here. This is gonna work, and I'm really rocking with this, especially how they've been doing this and turning him into. I'm really, really rocking with this, bro. But
You gotta keep up with it.
yes, you need to be consistent about it because he cannot be mean for 3 weeks and then just go back to being Austin Theory. It will not work. It will not
Exactly.
work. Yes, this needs to be the new version of him. So towards the end of the promo, he is interrupted by the lifer, Dolph Ziggler, as Dolph Ziggler was telling him, I tried to help you. I tried to help you, man, but you didn't want to listen to me. You didn't want to listen to me, and yeah, Austin Theory was really pissed. He was really pissed. He told Dolph, I'm tired of people treating me like I'm a kid. I'm not the future anymore. I'm not the next big thing. I'm the now. And I'm not a kid. I'm a grown-ass man.
Hey,
So
I like that.
Dolph says to him, all right, kid. So this was just pissing him off. So they have their match. Austin Theory fucking obliterated Dolph Ziggler here.
Dude, I loved what he did, bro. He was so pissed. I loved it. I
He,
like angry. I like angry theory.
this is what's up, bro.
That's
This
a
is
way
what's up.
better theory than cocky theory.
Yes, I
Way
agree.
fucking better.
I agree. I'm really rocking with this version of Austin Theory. He was so pissed. He beat the fucking life out of Dolph Ziggler. He hit the A-Town down, looked at him for a second like he was going to pin him, but then just lost his shit and just started beating the hell out of him, and the ref called the match off because he wouldn't stop. And he looked great.
Still wins.
He's never looked
Yeah.
better.
Exactly, bro. I really like this version of him. Another thing is too, when he does win something, he can't instantly be cocky again. He's still
Yes.
got to be
He
pissed
needs to
off
have that chip on
overall.
his shoulder.
I think he could start to be cocky, but not the cocky he was, but like that angry, like you said, chip on your shoulder, cocky, kind of like a Pac.
Yes.
He was always kind of pissed, but he knew he could get it done. Something like that, bruh. Something like that.
No doubt. No doubt. So yeah, man. Um yeah, Austin Theory ended up beating Dolph Ziggler in their match, and it was so good. I'm really, really rocking with this version of Austin Theory. This is what's up for him. This is what he needed. He needed to make himself look like an absolute fool, apparently, and he looks great just 1 week later. So it's amazing what
Exactly.
focused booking can do for somebody. It really is.
Yeah.
Mia Yim sides with Team Bianca Belair. They cut a backstage promo. It was just babyface Bianca talking about she just wants to take apart Damage Control. Whatever. Baron Corbin beats Akira Tozawa. And then in the main event, Seth freaking Rollins versus...
Fucking name, bro. Can they just call him Seth Rollins?
I know, right?
Fucking please.
Seth
Why is that
freaking...
his name?
Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor for the United States Championship. Man, this was a good ass main event, bro. What do you expect from these two? They played up to their history from the inaugural Universal Championship match. Very, very nice touch there.
I liked hearing that.
In the end, this was just clustered with a bunch of outside interferences from Judgment Day and the OC. Dominic had the ref distracted. Finn Balor went to hit the coup de grace, and AJ jumped on top of the apron, pushed Finn Balor down, fought. All the other guys went off into the crowd and were fighting, and Seth hit Finn with a stomp to retain the United States Championship, man. So... yeah, man, that was it. Honestly, if we can do anything to Finn Balor, like if you really want to keep him in this Judgment Day group, which, they're coming into their own, my only request, can we please get the guy back in fucking trunks? I don't like them black Air Forces, bruh. Bro just
I
don't look
really
right
don't.
in black Air Forces with joggers. That shit
He
just
does
don't look
not,
right.
bro. Man belongs in some damn trunks, bro. Put him in some damn trunks, please.
Yeah.
He ain't with that fit, bro. He really ain't. Let him wear the trunks and the leather jacket again,
Hmm.
please.
Definitely. Yeah, man. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that was Monday Night Raw, and that was pretty much the week of wrestling, bro. So that was everything we had to talk about, man. Like I said, edition of Raw. Like I said, I just they're you know they're I don't know, man. Just not really messing with both of these builds, man. And I feel like they're both going to be really good shows on this Saturday and then the 26th of
Hmm.
November. You know, I think they're going to be really good shows, bro. I think they're going to be really good shows, but this build is just not exciting for
Yeah,
either of them.
it's really not, man, and you hate to see it, man. You really fucking do. That just sucks, man.
Absolutely. It absolutely does, bro. So, yeah, guys, and yeah, with that, I guess that is gonna do it for another edition of the Notorious Heels podcast, man. Another great edition of Notorious Unscripted. Thank you to everybody who stopped by, man. We love and appreciate you guys hanging out with us for
Hell yeah.
another edition of Unscripted, man. So, with that, man, yeah. Yeah, that is going to do it for yet again another great edition of Notorious Unscripted. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I apologize for the technical difficulties throughout the show. I promise we will be having that worked on in the pretty distant future. But yeah, man. So thank you guys for rocking with us as always, and I truly, truly apologize again. But yeah, man. With that, yeah, man. It has been always, always, always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Cirque.
And that is going to do it for another great edition of Notorious Unscripted. This has been episode 117 of Unscripted. Thank you guys for everybody who came in the chat, everybody who's watching on the replay. We love you guys. You know who you are. Thank you guys all the time. We love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on Friday with the news.
Peace.
I used to get pills on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for this rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold when that what you talking about, Willis. The thrill is gone, the black Frank White is here to excite.